to summate the debate.
Thank you, Conference. As we meet, soldiers from the Colchester Garrison, 16 Air Assault Brigade, are being deployed to Afghanistan. I know that they'll be in your thoughts and prayers and their families in the months ahead. All, quite rightly, will receive a campaign medal. I congratulate Colonel Terry Scriven, Chairman of the Lib Dem Friends of the Armed Forces, for his campaign to get recognition for those over the past 60 years or so who served Queen and country but did not get the recognition. And I'm grateful to Roger Putnam for the final speaker referring back to his time as national serviceman, his personal experience of conscripts who had no choice. And it's worth noting that more British soldiers lost their lives in the years in Cyprus than have lost their lives in Afghanistan. The difference is that all our military personnel today are volunteers. So when they take the Queen shilling, they know they are putting, ultimately, possibly, their lives on the line. Terry Scriven made a very powerful speech in support of the motion, and I hope Conference will support it. He rightly drew attention that our Commonwealth cousins in Australia, same head of state as us, have been granted this recognition, and New Zealand is shortly to follow. So if the head of state of those two countries can ratify and recognise it, I think it's not asking too much for this country, for our coalition government, to deliver something at zero cost to the public purse, but would mean a great deal to the individuals and their families. And it is indeed a appalling act by the Labour government, MOD, rejected the request for the Armed Forces Medal, but I'm in the business of being fair and even-handed. Let us at least give credit to the last Labour government for bringing in the Veterans Medal. And over 500 were issued in my constituency. You don't have to have the badge, you don't have to have the medal, but you can if you so wish and your circumstances and service justifies it. I'd like to thank Janet King for her brief speech, and I stress the point that people have to volunteer. They're not forced to take the medal, and yes, we would all like a peaceful life if only it could be there. Ray Jessup, congratulations, sir, on your speech and your service, Royal Navy, in the Second World War, and you say it should have recognition. Councillor Edward Lord, proud of the current and former service personnel, absolutely right. This is what this motion is about. And what a lovely, lovely speech from Elizabeth Stanton-Jones, who summed it up. This motion attempts to right a wrong. It is fairness. And finally to Linda Jack, a veteran, although it's difficult to think that Linda is a veteran. She said this medal would provide respect and honour. Conference, let us, in the first substantive motion of the Liberal Democrats in government, agree with this motion, and let us call on our government, our ministers, to deliver. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Conference, we now move to the vote on the motion as a whole. Can I see all those in favour of the motion, please? You can have your voting side turned towards the front. Okay, and those who wish to vote against? That's carried unanimously. Thank you very much indeed. I'd like to thank my aides, Jeff Payne and Ros Gordon. And I now hand over to Susan Gashak.